Star Seeds.
I am
Dhachi.
This week, our challenge is to use mostly positive adjectives for one day. How many times do you catch yourself having negative thoughts? I am silver. Frequency. You know I keep charging precious gemstones to the vibration of God. But God is in everything be mixed God, with which proportions of specific stones, such as pink sapphire, ruby, amethyst, and aquamarine. And then I know which tone the vibrating, singing bowl can make while I project my intentions. And what is manifested is a whole bunch of objects acting in the name of God, brought together to be a more powerful show of God. Namaste. Dhachi. But most valuable, beyond anything, is how we ourselves, each individual, takes it upon their self to evolve their own lives. You have specific duty to make your mind mindful, to make your mind powerful, strong, to make your body active, to make your body toned, to make your body useful, and to make your heart soft, to absorb, to transform another's emotional state from bad inside of you. Then you project a happy, joy, peaceful, compassionate emotional state, transforming emotions. At the level of emotions, we begin to mix and share consciousness with other humans, and two become one, and four become one. This week, our challenge is to use mostly positive adjectives for one day. How many times do you catch yourself having negative thoughts? How many of your daily activities are really, and look at me now, okay? How many of your daily activities are littered, disgusted of human negativity? No, why did the mail get lost? Sucks that we're losing the mail. Who left the car on empty? Now it's on empty. Who's gonna fill it up?
Place like, I don't want Chinese food, I want Mexican.
Who wants Mexican? Let's go to Italian.
Italian food? Oh, come on. Let's get American food.
What? American food? Let's just go and eat at the house.
I'm sure that Chinese food, Italian food, Greek food, American food, or home food would all be good. Then why is it we seem to something as though we don't want it before we look at something as though we want it? So the option is, every single day you are given tens, hundreds of options, and every single day a good 65% of those options are turned down. You'd be lucky if you take on 25% of those options. And that's really a small amount of your potential life you are living. And I would really like to challenge you today so that you could live as a much more powerful person with much more life, doing much more of what you was supposed to be doing here. We have covered whether or not you focus too much on negativity and limitation. Your thoughts, are they like, I don't have enough, I worked too much, I cleaned too much, this is so stressful? Often our minds are littered with thoughts like these. Our minds will program our senses to focus in on what it is we think about. If your path to self-awareness is full of finding out what's bad for you, what you don't have, and what you should avoid, this challenge is for you. You could celebrate the food you have, or you could complain about it. You could relax on your time off, or you could stress about the next project coming up. Be entertained by your guests or bored by your company. The whole spectrum of duality can and does exist in the positive aspects of life. You choose your experiences. Happiness and gratitude are available to everyone. What you have is a lot more valuable than what you don't. Trying to stress you out there. That's what I call a digital squeeze. You know, a digital tickle.
Tickle, tickle, digital tickle, tickle. Wee, 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 wee. Wee, wee, tickle, tickle.
And if you didn't laugh, you are freaking immune to tickles. Hey, you just ain't ticklish. But I know like 9 out of 10 of you laughed, so that's fun. Do the challenge. I know I ran over a lot here, so go back now that you know what it is and watch it again, taking notes on what it is you have to do and when. And you, over this week, spend every single day focusing on how are you going to manifest positive thoughts and manifest positive belief and manifest positivity in your mind and in your life. Oh, the cup is half full. What wonderful hard-boiled eggs that we cooked for breakfast. This is perfect breakfast, nutritionally and tastefully. I do have to walk to work. It's only 2 miles. Great opportunity to get in some good exercise. Look at the positive in each thing, because everything has something positive, and you know what? That thing will provide for you something very positive. You have life, and your life has a bunch of stuff. All that stuff has negatives and positives. You look at the negatives, you get the negative. You look at the positives, you get the positives. So, this week, your challenge is, my fellow star seeds, brothers of light, to embrace the positive. You see, I see something very valuable in making an energetic tool out of an ounce of silver that then can be used to be put the foot of the sole of your foot, and in your shoe you can walk on this, and you can walk 30 miles and it would feel like 3. Those are very valuable. Those are in the making.